Hi guys, Ham here. I'm going to rig up the new GlowBite Lure Saver. So I'm going to show you how we do that. So they come in a packet like this. There's 3 of them in a packet there. So there's the swivels there, and it just goes up to loops at that end. And that's the newest product from GlowBite. Now, when you open it up like that, you'll see that there's a metal strip in there. So I don't know if you can see that, but right there's a metal strip. Now that bit of metal there is to thread it through. So what I'm going to do is I'll open that up. Right, get that metal strip out. That's going to come in handy. Pull these through. Now we've got 1, 2, 3. Now I've just bought 2 things I'm going to rig up. So here we are with the jack flash, guys. So I've got the lure saver here and the solid ring there. There's 2 solid rings. The one without the hooks is the one I'm going to thread this through. So I'm going to thread this through like so. Grab a point, make a point, push it through. You can get it through. When it becomes easier, get that to go through there. It's quite a big solid ring, so you don't need the metal for this bit. There it is. Alright, so now what you do is you open it up and you thread it through the whole lure and the hooks go through. Then you pull it back through itself and you pull it up. So now that's on there. So that's how you use that one there. It's just like our our sledger rigs, just a loop, you loop it through, back over itself, and now that's on. So that's all good to go. There's how you do a jack flash. So that's pretty simple. Put the swivel straight to your leader, or in my case I stick a little, I've got a swivel clamp clip on the end of my rod tied to my braid. That there becomes the leader, so anything that's biting off this, you get that hard resistance Kevlar. So Kevlar rope is sort of the same stuff. Kevlar is made out of stab-proof vests. So it's real abrasion resistant. So as there's a video shown with scissors, it takes you put scissors on there and really have to chomp it a few times to get through. Where mono and braid, it's just one chomp it's through. So more chance of saving your lure with a shark or toothy like a barracuda, etc. So that's one rigged up, ready to go. Now the grumpy fish, I've got one here. So I've got the chartreuse grumpy fish here, the slider. I've got the hooks at the bottom, and I've got the skirt and dinner bell. So this one here is where you need your little bit of wire. So that little bit of wire there, you're going to hook it through over top like so, so it hooks into there. So just thread that straight down the middle of it. Thread those through the grumpy fish. And you go from the top, so go from the top first. So go from the top heading down towards the back, bring it out the back. There it is, it's through there. Then the same thing with the skirt. So the skirt, get the hole showing, flick it around till it all comes out. There we go. Now I've got the hole at the top. The same thing, thread that through there, all the way through, and then the skirt goes straight on. There you go, that's on the Kevlar rope now. And then your dinner bell, same thing, thread it through. That's on there. Now with that there, you take the metal part off. So just slide that off, it comes off pretty easy. Your hooks, no different to what I just did before. It's just the same ring thing. So all you do is you put it over there through the hooks. You only have to go over the hooks, not the whole lot. So just get the hooks through. And then that goes over top of itself to the ring. And there you go. So that's there. So now I have, bring all that back onto the knot, and I've got myself a grumpy fish all rigged up. So the hooks are out here in the current. Untangle your skirt obviously so it can all work properly. And there you go. And that's with the Kevlar rope. So it can still slide and get the full flexibility of the Kevlar. Still gets the full movement for the lure. So there's a grumpy fish. Hook that on your, either tie that to your leader or to your braid, onto your rod clamp, whatever you want, whatever you've got set up on your system, and then bang, huck it out there and you're fishing straight away. So there you go guys, there's 2 with the lure savers, 2 rigs rigged up, ready to go. So the tip is, when you open your packet of lure saver, is to look for the metal bit of wire there, because that helps you thread it up through the smaller holes to thread up for your grumpies. So yeah, I mean, you've seen on the last trip guys, I pulled in quite a few sharks with the lures and with the Hammertie sledger rigs, and the sledger rigs, I lost quite a few to be honest. There was 80 pound mono, and the sharks just chopped straight through the double leader on the loop, so I lost quite a bit of gear that day. However, I didn't manage to lose a lure. I was using this stuff here, and yeah, they bit the same, no doubt. Tried to, but didn't get through. So for the sake of you know, what you pay for a packet of 3 of those, it's going to save you money in the long run for every one of those you lose, or the Jack Flash. You know, you lose those and they're $20 a lure. You know, the maths is easy to work out really. Lure savers. Get some, save your lures, save your money, and enjoy the fish. Cheers.